Everyone, welcome back.
Welcome back. So, do you see where we are? Ooh, we're back in the main house, and it feels good.
She has been looking forward to this day for at least the last few weeks, only because she knew it was like right there.
Yeah, laundry. In our casitas, we don't have laundry. We've been taking it to a service, and that was getting old and expensive. So I'm like, if we can hold out like 2 weeks, we have enough clothes. So we did end up having to wash like our underwear and his undershirts and his pickleball clothes, hand wash in a bucket.
If I should have filmed it. I've been so in a not filming mood, but man, I wish I'd filmed it. I'm literally doing it like I'm back in Jamaica with a bucket, water, pouring in that soap in there, using your hand. I don't have a scotch brush, so I'm just using my hand and doing this, and then rinsing it out, hanging it on the fence.
And I was doing it like I was living in Jamaica still. I've never been to Jamaica. Yeah. Our neighbors up front are probably like, what are they doing?
Yeah. So. But no, we're happy to be back up here, albeit for a few months, but we're happy. And guess what else we get to do?
Be naked.
We can walk around for at least now without any clothes on. I don't know if we're gonna go outside. We used to do that last year.
Until we realized that you're kind of elevated, so people can look right into your window even. So last summer, we were walking out because we would burn our trash, like our paper stuff. So I'd walk out first thing in the morning, butt naked with my little pile of paper products, go out with our coffee. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But we can still do it in the pool go skinny dipping. So it's still a little chilly. So this is not the time I would be swimming, but
just because
time is of the essence, and we gotta go jump in and naked because we can.
But when I say like people could see you, we didn't realize until we like walked, like we're walking around the neighborhood, and you look back at the house
after like 8 months of living here,
and then you're like, wait a second. I can see clear as day the curtains. I can see the front door. That means people can see you. I didn't even talk about having the binoculars, all right?
Yeah.
Just with the
and his
naked
eyes
eye.
are not great, okay? But it is quiet out here, and you do feel like you're by yourself.
Yeah. Past few weeks, we've been staying busy. You know, you move to Mexico, and you're like, man, I'm just gonna go there. I'm gonna drink margaritas every day. I think a few weeks ago I was doing that. I was drinking several margaritas a day.
And working on septic.
However,
and working.
Look, man, don't think that you're going to build a house and then once you're done, you have nothing to do. That is not the case. I'm going to save money because I'm going to build a house, and well, you spend money to build a house. But I'm going to save money after that. No, you got to repair the house. You got to do this. You got to do that.
It's one thing, and then as soon as you're like, all right, I'm done. I can focus back on my other activities. And then the next project presents itself.
And last week, or a week and a half ago, that was the sewer.
Yeah.
The entire sewer had to be dug up and redone. I initially started the project on my own. I thought I could do it by myself until I realized just how badly sloped the whole thing was. And I had to solicit help. And I'm happy I did, because they actually went under the house to disconnect the sewer hose from the toilet where it connects, and to move it up and to realign the whole thing. So man, they did us a solid.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you were gonna correct
No.
Go ahead. No, let's hear it.
Well, I wasn't gonna correct it, but I was just gonna say, that's what warranty looks like. You know, and you gotta do your stuff yourself, and you better be handy. Even though I was handy, but not that handy.
They were awesome, and they didn't try to overcharge or say something was wrong and just to get more. But
yeah, they actually gave us quotes, and in the quotes they said that they're gonna do A to B or A to C, but then they couldn't get to C because, well, let's just say B had to be done. They had to dig the entire trench up for each leg, and that wasn't in the initial quote.
Yeah.
But they're like, well, I can't get to C because it's still going to be uneven on level, or it's not going to be sloping in the right direction. And they did it all. So we're very grateful that there are professionals out there and people that won't just do a job; they're going to do the job to the best of their abilities. And we're actually on the fence about what school he goes to next year. We're hoping, we like the school he goes to. It's very easy, because if we have to do something, we're able to pull him out to do what we need to do, and then he gets to go back to school. And I think the biggest part of him being in school was we wanted him to learn, be around Spanish daily. There are other schools here locally. By the way, that's another subject too. It's schools down here, I think we've mentioned before, not like schools in La Paz as far as the amount.
And you can find exactly what you're looking for. Schools in this area, there's not a lot to choose from. Maybe like younger kids, you get more, and once they're like elementary school, I would say maybe 3 or 4. That's it.
And then something else that you need to think about is whether or not the school is in the SEP program. That's the nationally recognized program that the school has complied with. So not every school that you're going to find will adjust their curriculum to fall in line with that. Some schools do not, and if they don't, it makes it a little bit more difficult or challenging if you have to go from the school that you're in, if they don't have it, into a school that requires it, because they're going to ask you for that receipt or that certificate saying that your child has done this and whatever it is. And if you don't have that, you may not be able to get in, or they may have to test your child. Unfortunately, TJ is not at the point where he's able to read fluently. Well, he's able to read. Understanding or comprehension is a different thing. So, he will have challenges there. But we are very proud of him and what he's accomplished and his ability to speak. And he reads so fluently, it's insane.
Our school right now that we're looking at is not in, or where he's at right now is not in the SEP.
So what are we coming up on? Hurricane season.
Thank you.
So I have been out there for like the last 5 months. That's how long I've been preparing for hurricane season.
We got to bring our curtains up, so those are ready, and we have to build our sandbags, so we're not building those in the middle of a hurricane or like rushing. Luckily you get like the 3-day warning here, right? About 3 days or so. So build those sandbags before it gets too hot as well, and have those ready, because if you remember, water does come in our doorway.
We haven't fixed that yet.
Yeah, so sandbags it is.
So what do we love the most about where we live? It's seasonal. So you have the people that live here year round, and then you have the people who visit and then they leave. We like when the people leave.
It's quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super quiet. I'm not saying the rest. So I understand that from a business perspective, we have a business as well. By the way, if you didn't know, we have 2 casitas that are available for rent. The one that we're in now is booked again. So starting in October, we will have to vacate, and then renters will be back in the main house. But until then, we have the casitas available. So I'll put the link to the casitas. So if you're interested in visiting our website, which is Casa Con Vista BCS at .com. Yeah, CasaConVistaBCS.com. And check us out. And if you have any friends who are visiting the area, please go ahead and share it with them. But back to regular scheduled program. So this year, people leave, but when they leave, then usually the tourist goes down, which means that the rentals go down, the Airbnb market goes down, and everything else. And we just started our Airbnb in February, which is just coming to the end of the busy season, if not the end of the busy season. Yeah. So I'll put up a link also to our Airbnb if you're interested in booking there. But if you book off Airbnb, then it's probably better for you because then there are less fees involved.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you, we'd love to have you.
Mm-hmm.
Tamar makes a yummy margarita. I feel like I need one today.
We will get one today.
Yeah. So, our last guest, Tamar went out and made the margaritas, him and the guest, and Tamar got a good review.
We all did. This is a team.
I'm making the next margarita. Next guest that comes, I'm making it. And can I say that we lucked out with our long-term renters? They were awesome.
Yeah, true.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're very nice. TJ and their daughter, they get along really well.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're just good people all around. So we definitely don't mind vacating the main house for them. One more time.
One more time. Because it feels good in here with that laundry. Like, seriously, our laundry room is pretty big. I had that full of clothes. I just kept dumping it, like all our bedding, everything, like, I got it done.
So to give you an idea what laundry costs to get done, when we drop off a bag per week, right? It's about, I would say average about $250. I was gonna say about 200, but let's say 250 pesos. And 250 pesos is like what, $12?
No, I think it's more than that now.
Oh, for real?
It's like 14, I think.
Okay, this is about $14 per week.
Mm-hmm.
Now that does not include whenever we have a turnover for our guests in the Airbnb or something of the sort, and you have to turn in linen. Once you turn in the sheets and the cover, oh man, it goes up. I think the most I remember paying is like 640 or 680 pesos. So just imagine that, you know.
So our cleaning fee goes to the laundry. So we don't get to pocket it.
No, but we do clean ourselves.
Yeah.
It's crazy because our Airbnb side is actually cleaner than our side.
What else? TJ has a birthday coming up.
You might as well end it because it's gonna shut off soon.
Oh, okay. All right. So since our GoPro is acting up,
again, this is our third GoPro in 3 years.
10 out of 10 do not recommend.
Yes.
We're talking fast because it might cut out. So we got to end this.
Shoot. I'm tired of this damn thing.
Someone just asked us the other day if we recommend a GoPro. Do not do it.
No.
Go ahead.
Good.
So if you guys do any recording or YouTubing, what cameras do you guys use? All right, what cameras do you guys use if you're a YouTuber? Let us know in the comments below.
Adios.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below.